Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. And off we go from Denver. Escapes the defender. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away is Watson. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. If you look at this Bronco defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
To throw is Watson. He'll buy some time right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Hines. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nyheim Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Here we go.
They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Nix to the air. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really has relished. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Here's Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Jefferson, 52 yards. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Flush to his right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Hey, 24. This is that.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. To the air yet again, Watson rolling to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the route is on here in this first half. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because
and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 64 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun. Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
He's going to try and go deep again, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland, and Marvin Mims deep for Denver. Taking it about the 16. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. On play action, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. To throw is Nix. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. To throw, here's Nix. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Sheds off the tackle. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
That's taken in left side by Vele. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're...
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Watson looks to throw again, escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Michael Thomas from 10 yards out. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Browns 42, Broncos 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at half. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now it's Nix. This one swung out to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Now a hit and a loose football, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Justin Jefferson.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Hopkins with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage.